Steve Kimbrough, the PodBrother, in the Big Apple, in New York, in the green room, backstage with Bobby, the very funny Bobby Lee. Just got off doing a hot set. Right?
Hot, yeah, it was hot. Yeah, temperature-wise.
It was. I mean, you were on it, and sometimes you don't see and feel what we feel in the back. But,
no, what I saw was this face.
But you know what? As a comic, you're always going to focus on that one or two faces that you know you can crack, and people in the back dying, hyperventilating, laughing. You don't even hear it because it's like, what's this dude here with the arms crossed?
Yeah, I always look at the negative.
Yeah. Dude, you had a hot set, man.
I hooked up with the supermodel once, and she had a weird mole above her breast.
And that's all you could focus on?
And I was just looking at the mole. But the rest of it felt good, though. Because it was feeling good. I'm like, wow, that feels good. But then I looked at the mole and I went, that's disgusting.
You know, that's like having sex with a girl, doggy style, and she has like her father's face tattooed on her back, man. That actually happened to me, man. Yeah.
That happened to you?
Yeah. I was like, I was kicking it.
Killing it.
All of a sudden, I turned the lights on. I was like, oh, wait.
Oh,
I'm like,
Mr. Johnson.
Yeah. That looks like your pops, but he had hair.
Right. Was he deceased? Or?
No, he wasn't deceased, but it was weird as a mop, man.
What if it was like he wasn't deceased, but the picture was deceased?
Oh,
if he was dead like that. That'd be weird, right?
In a coffin.
Yeah, in a coffin like this. You know what I mean? Yeah. I can't do doggy style. I can't do doggy style.
You can't do doggy style?
Because my legs are so short. And the girls that I go do it with, they're much taller than me. So then I have to do this, and I have to do this, like this, and a burn.
You have to do dragon crouch?
Yeah, I don't like the dragon crouch. No. So I tell them to lay on the stomach so I can do prison styles.
You know, in the film business, they have what they call apple box. You can get your apple box.
Oh, yeah.
Get on that.
Yeah.
Just tear it up.
Like I'm a grip or something.
Yeah, you can do that.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, you too, man. Dude, when I like, you know what? I like when you work with the audience too, because that's a true sign of quick wit. And
I don't have it.
And
I don't know why. Honestly, it's weird that you're saying that because I don't know what I'm doing. You know have you ever been like on stage where, you know what I mean, where you don't know what you're saying, but words are coming out?
I have, and I don't realize until I watched the tape a week or two later, and I was like, oh, I said that. I didn't even remember that.
I should tape myself.
You know what? I found a lot of gold in my act when I taped myself, and I'm like, oh, that was good. I'm gonna keep that in the act. I'm gonna figure out how to somehow work that improv back into.
Let me ask you. You saw my set tonight, then? Can I touch you like this?
Yeah, you can touch me.
Okay. You saw my set tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. So, remember at times I said, "Come on, you guys having fun?"
Yeah.
Was that uncalled for then on my part?
It was.
That's what I think.
It was, because you know what it's like. Here's what it's like.
Oh, that really hurt, but because you're strong. Don't do that again, because that really hurt.
All right, I'll go nice.
But just don't even touch me, though.
Here's what it's like, okay? You doggy style, you got the apple boxes down, and you rocking it, and you done canceled out the tattoo, and you hear the moan and the groan, and you go, are you enjoying this? Hell yeah, she enjoying it.
No. That's not the same. I'm going to give you the example. No. I'm going to give you the example. It's your doggy style, she's on the bed, right? And you hear this. And then I go, are you enjoying this? And she's like, what?
But that's
what happened.
That's if she was snoring. But they weren't snoring.
Yes, they were.
No, they weren't. It was a couple of people on one side that you focused on that you like. And trust me, I get it.
Oh, and you know what the worst?
I totally get it. You could be it could be 6,000 people roaring.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know what?
Big hands.
Before I leave this stage tonight,
huge hands.
You know what they say about
do it again. Slap me like that. Ah, that hurts so bad. That really does hurt so much.
Big hands, big gloves. That's what they say.
Yeah. No, I don't. Cause I'll break my.
But yeah, I mean, you focus.
No, but and you know what the worst is? White dudes. I'm going to tell you about white dudes. Like you got like black guys are at crosswalks. White dudes at comedy clubs walk so slow. You know what I mean? Like they literally slow down and they walk slow and they stare at you. Like, you know what I mean? Because they want to be seen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they can't stand like a 5'2" ethnic fat dude standing them up, right? But why do you guys go so slow on the crosswalk?
See, that's observation
deep,
right there.
Deep, dude.
That's deep, man. He went deep, Al.
Yeah.
Al, he went deep on the brother.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, what's up?
You know, the bit that you did on the end with the dance, like anybody that's ever gone to a strip club, finds that hysterical.
Yeah.
You know, if you've never been there, you may be like, "What's he doing?" But it's so funny.
Yeah.
That when you know the on your handstands is like the
I do all that.
And then the feet and like, hold up, girl, what's up? I mean, you know, what's with the feet?
I do that. Yeah. I've never been to a strip club before. That was just all gut instinct. Yes.
Chris Mazzelli, the owner of the club.
You leaving?
I'm out.
You out?
Hey, Chris, can I say something? I can do way better than that. They were so tight, I thought.
No, dude, I thought it was fine.
But tomorrow, I'm gonna give you a great show.
No, I thought it was great.
I love you, buddy. You know what? I honestly...
Listen, you have my numbers now. Let's do some stuff together.
But can I say something?
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this on tape. The nicest guy. You were I trust you implicitly. I really do. There's something about you. Have like a fucking... Like you're not the right color, but a Morpheus quality. Dude, hey, yo dog, you're my Morpheus.
You got it.
Okay.
I'll take that job.
I'm Neo.
This guy knows me. You know what this guy knows me for?
I know. You just told me.
Yeah, like 20-some years,
Yeah.
man. I
And he's
got
cute,
your
too.
back. See, I had that effect on all people. All right, thanks.
Chris, I love you, man. You're a great guy, man. Really a great guy.
That's the weekend. We'll do more stuff together.
Okay, I love you, buddy.
Yes.
There you go.
I mean, I'm telling you, that guy is so nice.
He is awesome.
And when he talks, you know he has the knowledge.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even lying.
Well,
you know, some guys, usually club owners get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's a guy named, Dave Stroop
I've heard of Dave
from
Stroop.
Funny Bone.
I have heard of him, yes.
He's another one that you talk, you go, okay, you know what I mean? I trust him.
Mm-hmm.
Joel Backhoff from the Florida game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry for kissing you. Is that weird?
No, it's not weird, man. You know,
Because we don't have that kind of relationship. I was just doing it for laughs.
You know, dogs hunt my leg if it's any consolation. I just have this attraction. I'm like Dr. Doolittle with mammals.
But with Asians?
But with
What if you're like Dr. Doolittle with Asian people?
That's right. I go to
Asian
Chinatown. It's just like they're all over humping me.
Yeah.
But that's
But how big is your dick? Seriously.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's just my last time.
Pretty big.
Shit.
Pretty big, though. Huh?
You know, 8.5 with a little nice girth. That's all I'm saying. I mean, that's what I was told.
Can I say something about mine? And I'm going to be real. I want to say this to your people, right? My shit dick is small. Very not small. It's when it's like, you know what I mean, in sleeping position. When it's asleep.
Yeah, but you know,
but
like Einstein said, is
mine's
it's
like
relativity, theory of relativity. You know,
it turns green and big and angry.
If you banging a squirrel, you're probably killing it.
Dude, that's no, shut up. That's the most fucked up thing I've ever heard.
I'm just saying, man.
No.
You know, I'm just.
No, humans. I fuck humans.
Well, you
and
know,
I kill it with the humans.
I understand that. I understand that. But
I mean,
I did have a stripper come up to me and say she was squirrely. So, you know, who knows?
My bad.
My
bad, dog.
Might have been a nickname for a stripper. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all.
My bad. Okay, ask me some more questions.
Yeah. You worked with John Lovitz back in the day, right?
Where? Stand up?
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah, I love John.
Yeah.
I do his club sometimes.
Yeah. He.
What kind of? That's not a question.
Huh?
That's a question?
No, it's not a question. It's just I was just leading into.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. How did you first start working with John Lovitz? Like, where did you guys first?
Well, I mean, he owns a comedy club. You mean then or before that?
Before that.
No, before that, because I was on Mad TV, right? So I didn't know him from that, but like, he was just when he started doing stand up again. He started doing stand up. That's when I met him. I don't know John. I know John. I mean, I'm friends with him, and I love him. You know what I mean? But I don't know him in a friendly, like, I hug him, I kiss him on the cheek. And we talk for a bit, but he's not like my bestie. You know, I love him. I'm too intimidated by people like that.
Yeah.
You know him? You have a John Lovitz story?
You know, I did sit down and have a coconut burger with him at Johnny Rockets one night, and, you know, he kind of opened up and was just like cool, just like a cool motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
You know, people really don't realize that it's how tough the business really is. It really is. I mean, it's like, you know what I mean? There's weeks where I literally think, wow, I'm the shit. You know what I mean?
I do know
like
that.
I
do know that.
Killing the game. And then there are some other weeks where you go, I should quit.
It's like, am I ain't doing any damage? Am I even making a dent in this?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, one of the reasons why I brought up John Lovitz because he inspired me to get into the podcast. He like his thing, you know, on stage, he's like the PodFather. podcast. So that's where I came up with the PodBrother.
Yeah. You're the PodBrother.
I'm the PodBrother. Yeah, and I got that whole thing from that John kind of inspired me to kind of take this direction with the pod.
Well, I've done every podcast imaginable. I've done WTF. I've done Corolla a couple times, Rogan, Jay Moore's a bunch of times, and I'm on one now called DVD ASA where I'm on regularly, and it's helped tremendously.
What about your own? You do like your own Bobby?
Me and Eric Griffin are trying to find. Eric Griffin. He's on Workaholic. Very funny guy, and him and I want to do one, but we just we're so I'm busy on the road. I'm doing some TV stuff, you know what I mean, and some other things. So it's harder to it's hard to do it right now. But
you got a tight schedule.
But when somebody this DVD ASA, it's with a guy named David Cho, who's one of the best artists I think in the country, and a Japanese film porn star girl. She's American, who's also doing it, and me, comedian. Just 3 Asians doing it. It's good,
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
You have to rub that off on me a little bit. Now you.
You know what you look like, dude? My accountant. No, really, my accountant, Clinton Galloway. He's the best. Anyway, I trust you. I look at you and there's already trust. You, not so much.
Well, I get that sometimes.
Yeah.
I think it's the.
I don't know. I looked at you. I was like.
I think it's the 8.5 that's kind of intimidates people. I don't know. I'm just saying. he is a consultant for. It's funny that you say that.
Yeah.
Because what he actually does is a business consultant, and he has business solutions. That's what he actually does for a living.
Oh, he does. He makes solutions.
Solutions on the business. He puts the business back in show.
Oh.
Because showbiz. We all want to show.
Yeah.
But we.
What is your like? What? So what did you do? Clubs, and then you said you did ships too, like.
Yeah, I did the cruise ships.
Cruise ships.
Yeah, I did like 30 different ships, man.
Oh my God. What is that like?
Man, you haven't done one yet?
No.
You got this far and you haven't done one?
Never done one.
Oh man, you should do it.
I say no to anything that's weird like that.
Well,
because it's not because I just think I'm too scared.
What are you scared of?
To be on a boat for that long, I can't do it. I mean, I left during Titanic, the movie. I mean, I can't do it.
I
really can't.
You never know until you take.
Oh really? And then I have a panic attack and I die? Come on, man. Let's be real.
When your time is up, your time is up. Don't matter if you're on a boat in New York, L.A.
Yeah, but if I die like white people do, then it would be like, what I mean? That's a whole different thing, Like, like I said, like if I went great white cage diving in South Africa, you know what I mean? Like I had this girlfriend that was like, let's go cage dive with great white sharks.
I dated that girl because she talked to me in the skydive. And
she's really good. Christine.
Christine.
And then while I was in the cage,
Christine be talking to Asians and brothers and doing some crazy white sports.
Yeah, and then when the great white shark swam past me, I go, if I die, this is strictly my fault, right? So I'm not gonna do the cruise ship because that would be my fault. I'm not supposed to be out there.
Yeah, but there's nothing.
I'm not a boat. I'm not a bird. I'm not or a fish. I'm not any of that.
It's nothing to fear.
I want to get a donut. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
What happened with
what you have is you have a captive audience, number one. And number two, they're just anxious to just really laugh and have a good time. They're all on vacation. It's an attitude. We got erotic on eating that donut, man. What the hell?
And I had my eyes on it.
He took a bite out of there see, you just made me hungry now.
I went next door, and there was a little Asian girl that was a fan. She gave me fucking 9 free donuts. I ate her pussy.
You showed her appreciation for the donut.
I didn't do that. I don't eat Asian pussy.
Now, I'm sure you've done the college circuit.
Is that right for my hands, sir?
Yeah, it's all right, man. Cool. I'm comfortable.
It's just weird.
I'm so secure, man.
I won't touch you.
You could give me the lap dance in the interview. I'd be like cool as a bum, man. I don't trip.
Yeah, I did NACA. I found it the most miserable human experience of my life.
I can relate.
Because that was before I had a name, right? And I'm not saying that I'm famous now, but I have more of a name so I can draw some. Mm-hmm. But back then, no one knew me. And so you do colleges, and you would do like a string of 40 of them in Indiana, right?
Yeah.
Right, and a college kid is driving you from gig to gig, right? And you stay
and they put you up in the college dorm.
Or I got set up to stay in a white man's house in the attic, right? It was so cold, and I was up there in the attic. You know what I mean? With everything creaking. You know what I mean?
That was Augsburg College in Minnesota, right?
It was something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
You've been in there too?
Yeah, I did the NACA circuit for like 8 years.
Yeah, it was the worst.
And you know, hell gigs.
Hell.
Especially you get booked at a nooner. I got booked at a nooner
Yeah.
during finals week because they wanted to liquidate the budget.
Yeah.
3 students in a cafe
Yeah,
at noon.
I did that.
And then,
Yeah.
like 5 minutes into it, the dude was like, "Can you keep it down? I'm trying to study for the fight." I'm like,
I can't even. You bring. Well, come in.
Hey man, I got U.S. Navy guy upstairs. He wants to. He's dying to see you.
Yeah, can bring him down. You want a
Bring him
photo?
down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to see you.
Yeah, whatever. How many of it?
It's just him and his girl.
Yeah, bring him down.
Yeah, I'm trying to, I'm trying to hook him up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bring him down
Have
here.
a good night tonight.
Have him walk in here.
I mean, that's a hell gig. That's a hell gig.
What is? Taking a photo with the Navy
Nooner.
guy? Oh.
No, nooner at the colleges. I mean, this kid actually yelled at, "Can you keep it down? I'm trying to study for my final."
I know.
I'm like, "Ain't but 3 of you here." I'm like, you know what? I flew in here for that. I will smack
I played South Philly at, what was the college that Bill Cosby went to?
He went to
Bishop or no? One second. Second, bring him in here. Hey, I'm just doing a podcast real quick, but
Oh yeah, sure.
You might be on tape. You might
be on
Oh,
tape.
I love it.
Right.
I'm like totally in
do
it.
you want a donut?
Oh, thank you, honey.
Oh shit!
I'll take a
Those are
donut.
killer donuts.
I do donuts.
Nice to meet you.
Kimbrough, nice
Where
to
the
meet you.
donuts from?
Dominic,
Sit down right here.
Yeah, sit down.
Down.
Go ahead. Hey.
Have a seat.
Can I sit
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Podcast.
Yeah. So first of all, let's get your name. Some fans, some Bobby Lee fans
Bobby
just came in
Lee,
to the green room
hi.
at the Gotham Comedy Club here. What's your name, bro?
I'm Dominic Ramon. In the Navy. I'm stationed out in Hawaii.
You
right
just
now.
want your name, bro.
Oh, you in the Navy in
Yeah.
Hawaii?
Yeah.
Is that your boy?
He could be my boy.
You
Yeah.
dating? You dating her?
Yeah, it could be.
What do you mean? Why in code words? Either yes or no, man.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm not mad that you're dating an Asian girl, right? Because you're brown.
Right.
You're
Well,
brown.
you know, because you're Asian. I don't want to go ahead.
You're
you know.
Hispanica, right?
Yeah, I'm Hispanic.
Yeah, Hispanica. That's where you're from. I spit on you. Sorry. Oh,
Hi, honey.
what kind of Asian are you?
I am a very hot one.
Oh,
She just made my nipples
In my
hard.
face.
No fish, Navy.
You're Korean?
I'm just saying.
That's cool,
I
that's
am
cool.
Chinese.
Chinese. Okay, I've heard.
American. ABC.
I've heard of that before.
ABC. Oh, sorry, honey. Oops. What do you need?
You was
Wanna
gonna take a
take a
picture.
picture?
You want to take a picture of
I
us?
figured you would
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
right?
Yes, honey.
Yeah,
Please,
you know,
thank
something,
you
a little
so much.
keepsake.
I'm a little
Yeah.
tipsy. I'm sorry. Hey.
All right,
I
so
stopped
you,
it.
you from Hawaii?
Well, I'm actually stationed out in Hawaii right now. Before that, I was in Virginia.
Okay, where you from?
Arizona.
Arizona. And where you from?
I'm from New York City. Represent Staten Island, Shaolin. Hi.
Staten Island.
Yes.
No, can I just ask these guys?
Yes.
I thought I didn't do good tonight. I was.
You fucking phenomenal,
You
bro.
were like crazy. You were crazy hot on the stage.
Look at him fucking winking.
Yes.
Yeah, you were good, motherfucker.
See, I told you.
I told you.
Yes.
I stopped because she's pretty, right? But I stopped dating Asian girls that look like this.
Why? Because you were.
No,
you know,
because-
you're a little small, couldn't get in.
What? Don't say that.
Well,
Well,
let's leave the jokes for the professionals.
Not only
all right?
that, he told me that I can get squirrels, only get squirrels off. So why the fuck are you not? You said the same exact thing he did, fucker.
No,
Oh yeah,
I
laugh
didn't
it
say
up. Look at that.
I
Laugh it
didn't
up,
say
dude.
that. My statement was a hypothetical. It wasn't an actual.
Yeah, that's
It was a
you heard me,
hypothetical.
man. You heard him, right? No, because Asian girls, when you make love to them in the dark, they start looking like morphing into other Asians. Right? So I'm down there, my eyes get adjusted to the dark, and all of a sudden, Uncle Han? Right? And then I go, Kim Jong-un? Oh no. Yeah. The lady from Grey's Anatomy? Like, switch shift.
What's her name?
Connie?
Mo?
Sandra Oh, she's very
Sandra Oh,
talented.
yeah,
She's a friend. And
Love her.
but and I had this one Asian girl once. She was a Power Ranger. Yeah, and fuck my friend David.
Pink one?
Yeah.
Did she morph into like a mutant ninja?
No. That was very funny what you just said. But you know what? You know what she did one night?
What?
I was laying there sleeping. I used to live in a little apartment in Silver Lake, and I was sleeping, and I woke up, and she was on the side of my bed, staring at me, standing like this. And this is
That
when
would be
fucking the
creepy.
ring. This is when the ring came out,
The ring.
right?
That would be cool.
I go, okay, you gotta get the fuck out. Go back into the TV and go back into the well because I cannot do this. It was the scariest shit. Dude, her hair was over her face like this. And she was just staring at me. I was like, the fucking grudge, bro.
Why is she staring at you?
Because I'm fucking sexy.
Okay.
All right, dude, I am so cute.
Why are you looking at me when you fucking say that? You want me to acknowledge that or something? You should look that way.
I'm so cute.
Oh, yes, very cute, honey.
So now, how long have you guys known each other?
Yeah.
Actually, for a couple months.
Couple months?
I met her when she came out to Hawaii.
I won a sweepstake to Hawaii, and then that's how I met him. Yes, hi.
Cool.
And
man.
then
Does she know we set the
Konnichiwa.
sweepstakes up?
No, not that I know of. No.
Okay, we'll keep that to us.
All right, cool. You know, I just want to keep it on the down low.
Keep it on the down low.
Yeah, I don't want to
Yeah.
know that she knows that we
Yeah.
set this shit.
Yeah.
That's what I do. A lot of my friends. I be like, "You want a trip to Hawaii for real? When you get there, call my man Navy."
I love Hawaii, bro.
Facebook.
You know what? I haven't been there. I've been to
You've never been to Hawaii.
48 states. I've never been to Alaska and Hawaii.
Oh,
Dude, you have
Really?
to go to
You
Hawaii.
have to
Really?
Go to
Yeah.
Maui. You go to Maui, right?
Been to Maui.
Right? Just listen to what I have to say.
Okay, keep going.
I was hearing an echo.
And you go to Maui, and you got to go to a place called Paella. Okay.
Bye,
And there's a restaurant there called Mama's Fish House. You have to. This is the menu. They go, hey,
This is a wine.
Joe
It
Nagasaki.
sounds like somebody from the hood. Bye, yo. Go to Mama's Fish House. OG. Bye, yo.
Bye.
Yo, go to Money's Fish House.
Loco,
No
loco.
dog, no dog. The menu's like, hey, Joe Nagasaki caught a yellowtail at 2:30, which is like 30 minutes ago. You want that? Or, you know what I mean? Like, the shit's so fresh. You know what I mean? It
It's-
melts in your mouth.
The fish is still looking at you like, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
That fresh.
And then what you do is you take you rent a Jeep, and you go from Paella to Hana. And that road trip is the... What the crap? I don't know. I'm not gonna...
Keep it together.
He's gonna fucking
Don't do
cry.
that road trip. Is like, no, don't do that.
Let me get a tear.
That road trip, it's spiritual. It's spiritual.
Were you doing a gig there? How was you with vacation? Why was you in Hawaii?
I get flown out there all the time to do all kinds of shit, man. I've been all over the world.
I can see. How many languages you speak, man?
None, except English. 한국말로 조금해요. That's Korean.
Okay.
Yeah, you go 흑ing해요. I'm going to say some racist shit. You go 흑ing해요, 이거. 이거 고추 너무 고추 구워 지금. 이거 고추 이만해.
Oh my
이거
I'm gonna have to get some
I
Korean
don't know
translate
Korean.
this
I
shit for you.
can't. I think I can
이거
sense what
똥냄새
that
나
means.
똥냄새.
Or you see it on the feeds later on in fucking translation.
The translator, you're gonna be
he's like,
so
Fuck
mad at me.
you, you
Cat.
motherfucker.
No, no, no.
He's like,
Big cat.
No, it's all good. I mean, I did say he was fucking killing the squirrel earlier.
Yeah,
it
so I can say whatever.
You can say whatever you want to say to me,
Yeah.
but I know.
이거 못된 놈이야 이거 감동이야.
감사합니다.
I just said the N word in Korean.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. You know.
It doesn't count if it's not in English, right?
Well, it does count. It's the bad word in any language.
So
It's
I'll
a
change
bad
it.
word in any
What
language.
if I do the 감동이야? Yeah, nigga.
That's still a bad
Oh.
word. It's like saying motherfucker.
If you put an A at the end, it doesn't still say it.
No, it's still a bad word.
Okay, I'll see
It's a
it.
bad word. It's
You
a
might as
bad
well
word.
just give you the X, you know, kind of like the Japanese do. Just give you the X.
See, how many black people you hang out with, man?
I hang out with Ian Edwards.
Well,
You know him? He's a comic.
I know Ian Edwards.
He's very talented.
All right.
I hang out with Ian. That's pretty much it. I mean, I know. Listen to me, guys. Well, I only have like 3 friends, like 5 friends. That would say my friends. I have a lot of acquaintances. You know what I mean? Like Sean Wayans is an acquaintance. I love Sean. I text him. I love him. I love all the Wayans. I love him, Marlon, Frank. You know Frank Wayans?
I don't know him
Dookie
personally,
Wayans.
but
There's
I know
19
he is.
Wayans brothers. You know
Yeah, I
that?
know. There's like there's a whole tribe.
Yeah.
A whole bunch.
Vladimir Wayne. You know Vladimir Wayne?
Nope.
Hey Wayne.
I haven't met.
Oh,
Okay, how long is this gonna go?
As long as you want, man. We
I know, but I just did 2 shows. I'm tired.
Yeah, I
Let's-
understand.
Let's do 2 more minutes.
diva.
Yeah, let's wrap.
Let's do 2 more. I'm not being a diva.
No, you're not.
Am I being a diva?
No, you're being cool.
Okay.
All right, so we got 2 minutes. So
Okay, let's ask me what.
Like,
Now,
all right.
like, you guys don't interrupt me. You can stay here.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
interrupt. Let them ask this questions. It's okay.
What's the next move for you in comedy industry? Is it films?
Well, I want to be
writing?
real. I had a rough couple of years. Last year was a great year for me. I was on NBC sitcom called Animal Practice, and it was picked up for 9 episodes. They aired 9. They canceled after 3 though, so that broke my heart. I was in a movie called The Dictator. That didn't do as what I thought I was going to do.
I saw that. It was funny.
And then everything kind of dried up. And then what I did was I just focused on stand-up. And now, you know, I got on this cartoon with Seth Meyers called The Awesomes. And I'm also just guest starred on Sean Saves the World, that NBC show. And Sean Hayes, who's a friend, just cast me in the Cleveland one with Betty White. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to guest star that in January. So just as long as like I'm doing a thing for the NFL Monday with Rob Riggle. So I get calls to do weird stuff, and you know what? I'm opening my heart up to not, you know, before it was like, if it's not a series regular, I'm not going to do it. But now it's like I'm open to learn, and I want to learn. I want to get better, you know. And I'm just grateful. You know, I used to be the man of no's. I used to say no to everything. Like, I don't want to do that because I don't know what it is. Like, I did this show this year, Howie Mandel produces it, called Deal With It. Mm-hmm. It's on TBS. Mm-hmm. And I just said no right away. Well, not because of the show, because of Howie. Because I love him. He's a great guy. And I respect him. And you know what? I know it's a prank show, but you know what? I'll try. Mm-hmm. So I want to be, instead of Mr. No, I'm going to say yes to things that are with people that I like. You know what I mean? Rather than, is it going to help me in my career? Which is like, at this point, my decisions have not worked out. So now I'm going to let God or whatever, my destiny, like, lead me the way.
Well, I'm working on a couple of comedy action scripts. So, so I want to keep you in mind, man. Keep you in mind for my film project. And I definitely want to have you back on the podcast, because I'm out in Los Angeles as well. So
no, you are in LA?
I'm in LA.
I'll give you my number, all right?
Yeah, give me your number.
But because I want a different situation. I need to be on my turf.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's not the turf I was thinking about, but
it.
hey.
That's how you put it.
Hey, man, it was a pleasure. You had a great set.
You like my style?
Man. Yeah, very funny.
Thank you.
And
it's like Jackson Pollock painting, just all over.
I'm honored you gave me a couple of minutes to interview.
Now it's getting weird, right?
PodBrother show. Hey, do me a favor.
Yeah, yo, dog.
Do me a favor before we wrap up.
Yeah.
I need you to look at the camera and say your name and say, stick with the PodBrother. In your black voice.
Yo, dog. Yo. Yeah, yeah.
No, do it in Korea.
Oh.
Do it in Korea and do it in English.
What do I say?
Say this is Bobby Lee. Stick with the PodBrother. And stick with the PodBrother.
PodBrother. Dude, I'll do it again. I'm gonna do it again.
That's fucking priceless.
It's fantastic, isn't it?
Where can we get you on the web, man? There's a website or anything? How can we get a hold of you? If we want to support
I told you you're so strong from your. I'm small.
If we want to support your social media, what do we?
Bobby Lee Live. I'm on Bobby Lee Live. Who is it? Okay. Bobby Lee Live, Twitter, Instagram.
All right, bro. Thanks a lot, man. Peace out. Enjoy. There we have it. We done.